So, I mean, as you look at those soil health principles, and the big ones, obviously, we started with no-till, and then we felt like adding canola, if you can imagine, was a big deal with when you get to crop rotation. In 13, part of an NRCS grant, we added cover crops, and so trying to get to that soil armor issue. We added cattle in 15, so trying to get the cattle integration. We variable rated all of our fertilizer clear back in 13. And so we had areas that just never saw fertilizer that actually produced better. We implemented all the latest technologies with regard to GPS and guidance to get away from overlap, to reduce our fertilizer and chemicals. One of the bigger things I think we're doing now is my rotations have not seen an industrialized fertilizer applied in soil in 3 years. And so we've moved all of the fertilities to a foliar system. I became a believer early on that I needed to let the plant decide how to process those nutrients and not screw up the soil biology. Everything has a carbon source. And so we make sure we use a humic or a fulvic depending on what we're doing. But I think the big thing is you get back to diversity. The cover crops, I think, are going to play a big role in that. We do have a lot of crop alterations now, alternatives. Now that we grow sunflowers, millet, sorghum, oats, wheat, canola. I try never to follow one crop with the other, i.e. wheat never follows wheat. The biggest thing I'm trying to get rid of is fallow. Trying to keep soil biology active and alive. Our goal, by the time I retire, there will be no more fallow here. One principle can't operate without the other. And so I've got to have less disturbance so I can get a growing root with those crop rotation, whether it be a cover crop. And the cover crop doesn't work without a cow. Each thing you implement brings its own diversity that you could implement in those 5 or 6 soil health principles.